Welcome, welcome everybody. It's Wreath Wednesday. Come in and say hello. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I hope you're excited to find out who the winners are. Hey Josh. All right. So let me show you what I'm going to be working on tonight first. And then as we get a couple of people in, then I'll go ahead and start do the drawing. I'm going to show everybody again what we are drawing for. Let me get that off of there. I muted my phone tonight, so we should be good. Hello, everybody. Sorry if I missed anybody's names. I'm sorry. I'm going to give everybody a hello and a welcome, and thank you for joining me. All right. So if you saw my picture I posted earlier today, we're going to use this cross frame. They have these in Hobby Lobby at Easter time. So I bought up a couple of them. This is my last one for this year. So I'm going to have to get me more when they come around in the summertime or springtime. They're not very much. They're like $7.99 regular price, and you get 40% off of that. So tell Logan I said hello. Give him a kiss. Hey, Esther. Yeah, right. All right, so we got that one. And then it's going to be kind of a simple thing tonight. So because we're doing the drawing and everything else, I have a bunch of picks here that we're going to use. So I don't know if you can see them all. I've got some silver in here because I'm doing a navy and a silver theme with it. So we've got some silver picks here. They're glittered, so I'm trying not to move them around too much because I don't want glitter on everything right now. I have some pine picks that we're going to use for the base. I have some holly pick, or a holly pick, that we're going to use, pick apart and use as fillers. And then I have this soft pine. I really like this soft pine. This actually came from Walmart, and it's really inexpensive. I think it's like 90 cents, 97 cents for each little, pick. So, and then I have some other little picks that I don't know if I'm going to use or not, but some blue and silver and some more glittered stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me. All right, and then my ribbons for the bow that we're going to make are going to be this one here that says, Jesus is the reason for the season. And it's navy blue, and it's got the, don't shut down on me now, and it's got the silver lettering, and it's glittered. Well, some of the letters are glittered, I'll say that. I also have this natural that says Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. And then some silver to go in there with it. So that's what we're going to use for a bow. Welcome, everybody. To do first, let me show you again what everybody's, what we're going to be doing the drawing for. All right, so the drawing was for 3 prizes. One of the prizes is a box of fall ribbon. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but we still look like we're good. So it was a box of 12 rolls of fall ribbon. It's all in this box right here. Sorry, it's not in its original box. When they shipped it to me, they decided to save on shipping, and they took it out of the original box and put it just into my big box with all my supplies. So I had to find a box to put it in. But you get 12 rolls of fall ribbon. There's all kinds of ribbon in here. So you get all 12 rolls, okay? Some solids, but it's all fall. Plaids, and then leaves, okay? Y'all just want me to go straight to the winners, right? It is a beautiful box of ribbon. Then you're also, one of the winners is going to get a $25 gift card to Personally Yours Wreath Signs. Beautiful signs. So one winner will get that to purchase some signs from Lee. And then we also have the Easy Bow Maker that somebody's going to win. Okay? So those were the 3 prizes that we're going for. Yes, I'm going to do a bow. Hey, Lee. There's Lee as we speak right now. Well, we'll start out with the Easy Bow Maker first. I will go ahead and draw. Now, when I do the drawing, it does not give me your name. It only gives me your email address. But if the winners are not on here, I will be sending an email after my live. Hey, Lee. And I'll be doing it that way so that they'll be notified as to who won. They have 48 hours to contact me. If they do not contact me within those 48 hours, we will redraw for any prize that has not been claimed, okay? That was part of the rules. Thank you, Gail. That was part of the rules that I set up when I did the drawing, 48 hours to notify or to contact me, to answer my email. All right, so let's go ahead and pull the first one. Welcome, everybody. If you're just joining me, we're doing the winners for the 5,000 follower giveaway that I had. All right. What it does is it draws all 3 names for me at one time. And I'm going to go ahead and write them down. We only had 130 entries. I was surprised. I mean, out of 5,000 followers, I thought we would have had more than that. But so that makes your chances a lot better, right? All right, so the first winner is Babittel, Babittel. That is for the Easy Bow Maker. The second one is Jersey Tribe Mom 8. That is for the gift card. All right, are we ready for the last one? All right, so for the box of ribbon is Ellen R19. So congratulations, all the winners. I will be sending everybody an email after my live to let them know that they've won. If those are your email addresses, please contact me. You can either do it through wreathdecorbydawn@yahoo.com or you can send me a message on Facebook. So there we go. If I missed anybody's comments or questions, I'll go back after the live and answer them. But I want to welcome everybody again and thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to move the comments over here where I can see them. And I'm going to put my camera down and we'll go ahead and do our cross, okay? So if y'all just joined, let me get this over here right. So if you just joined me, we're going to do this right here. This is a 20-inch by 14-inch cross from Hobby Lobby. They put them out at Easter, and I bought up a couple of them, and this is my last one, so we're going to go ahead and use this one to do a Christmas cross. And it's a metal frame covered in grapevine and chicken wire. Okay. All right, so I'm going to set this over here, and we're going to start with our pine picks. Thank you. Yes, congratulations to all the winners. Thank you all so much for your support as well. And thank you to all of you who entered the drawing too. I know it's hard to keep up with that, doing it every day, but I do appreciate you all participating in it. And thank you all for helping me get to 5,000 followers and build my page. All right, so I went ahead and double checked it earlier today to make sure how much space I needed. I need 5 inches in between for my bow. So with that, we're going to move that over here out of the way. Let me make sure I've got my 5 inches. I do. All right, so we're going to lay that there. And then I'm going to cut off a couple of pieces of this softer pine. And this is listed on my Etsy page already. If anyone's interested, you will find it listed there. There is no picture. It just says made on Facebook Live. But the picture will be up tomorrow. All right, so this has got a little pine cone at the end of it. So I'm going to lay this on here. Has anybody on here been one of the winners? Anybody recognize their email? I haven't seen anybody say anything, so probably not. Hello, everybody. Thank y'all for joining me. If y'all wouldn't mind hitting that share button, I'd really appreciate that. All right, so let me just spread these out a little bit. So we're just layering. I'm just layering all this stuff on top. Trying to get it centered right because I know how much room I need in the center of my pieces here for my bow. Y'all are going to get too used to me making bows on here, aren't you? Alright, and then I'm going to clip these two holly picks up. I have glitter all over me. I've got paint all over me. I've been painting, you guys. I tried my hand at some painting. I started it yesterday. And I'll show you guys in a few minutes what I've been doing. I think it came out okay. I mean, it's not the greatest, but then I'm just learning, so. Alright, so I don't know if I want that much. So I'm going to cut off these side ones and just have one little piece in the center. We can always use those as fillers. Oh, thank you, Lee. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for your support as well. And for all those gorgeous signs. Have you guys seen her signs? The last couple ones, the gingerbread ones? Oh my gosh. I have two gingerbread wreaths I want to do. And I keep looking at her signs. And then today she put out more gingerbread ones. So now I can't decide which ones I want to use. So I got them all in my thing. In my... well, actually I put them all on my wish list. So I can go back and figure out which ones I'm going to get to go with my wreath that I want to make. But somebody's going to be getting some gorgeous signs. I do know that. Alright. I'm going to zip tie these together. I'm looking to see if I want to put anything else on here before I do that. I don't think I'm going to put those on. I don't like these on here. So we probably are not going to use those. But all the rest of this is going to be fillers. We're going to use this to fill in with the bow once we put the bow on there. So because we're making this a Christmas cross, thank you. I'm going to zip tie these together. Maybe. Guys, my messages aren't posting. I'm sorry. Penny, if you have anything, any questions or comments on there, I'll go back and look at them after the live. If you don't see them, they might still be there. Alright, so let me get this one on. Tight, not too tight. Make sure everything's where it needs to be, and then we'll fluff it out. But I did have my appointment yesterday yeah, it was yesterday. Can't remember what day it is. For my hand, they're going to go ahead and send me for the nerve test now. Thank you, Susan. Everybody thanks Susan for helping out tonight. Newbie from Ohio, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. My name is Dawn. This is Wreath Decor by Dawn. Meet all my friends. Say hello. Friends, say hello. I'm joking. Y'all don't have to do that. So we will fill this in after. Alright, so I've got all these zip tied together. Okay, now hopefully it's still 5 inches like it needs to be, right? Hey, Trish. Yep, we're still good. So it's going to lay across here. I don't want to cover up too much of the cross, but I want a nice little swag going across it. So I don't know, should we go left or right? I like left. We'll leave it there. All right, guys, here we go. Are you ready? We're gonna make a bow. All right, so I'm using, like I said, I wanted to do navy and silver, but I also wanted this Amazing Grace ribbon in here as well. So we're gonna see if this is gonna work, and it should, because the frame is the rustic grapevine color, you know. This should work. And I'm gonna do a 3-2-1. So 3 loops on the bottom, 2 loops in the middle, and 1 loop on each side on the top. So this ribbon came from probably Craft Outlet. I didn't write on it. I'm getting lazy about writing on my ribbon where it comes from. I used to be really good at that. As soon as I got it, I would mark on there where I got it from. Actually, I don't want my loop or my tails to be very long tonight because I don't want it to cover up. So this says Amazing Grace. It has a cross on it and says How Sweet the Sound. I love that song. It's guaranteed, that song, one of those songs that's guaranteed to make me cry every time I hear it. Anybody else that way with that song? I can't listen to that song without crying. Let's try. I'm gonna do 5. Hopefully it's not too big. You too? Yeah, I cannot listen to that song without crying. That one, and there's another one. Oh, I wish I could remember. It's, I think Alicia Keys is the one that sings it. What is the name of that song? They used to play it for the when they, you know, the commercial where they were trying to get money for the dogs. The what is it? The oh, Lord. See, I don't have. You can tell I don't have an animal because I'd know that, right? SPCA, ASPCA. What is it called? I'm so bad about that. Anyway, I can't think of the name of the song, but yeah, it just makes me cry when I hear it. It's kind of like Taps. Taps gives me the chills. Oh, Sarah McLachlan, thank you. Yes. I don't know why I was thinking Alicia Keys. Thank you, Susan. Rescued me again. Where were you the other day when I needed help? There you go. In the Arms of an Angel. Yes, that one. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Always, oh yeah, was that the one for you? No. Lee Greenwood, yeah. I met him. I was lucky enough to meet him. It's blurry, I'm sorry. Is it blurry for anybody else? How many am I doing here? 3? Yes, 3. And I did not turn my ribbons. I know that is bad. But guys, I have enough problems making bows. I don't think you want to sit here and watch me try and do this by hand with 3 loops on each side. So we're just going to have to go with it. Don't tell anybody, okay? No, not blurry for anybody? Okay. I don't know who. All I saw was someone said it was blurry. I didn't get to see who it was, but. All right, so there's our 3. Good. Okay, everybody's saying it's good, so it might just be whoever that was. Might have to go out and come back because I'm good at my end too. Well, thank you for the confidence, Esther, but I don't feel like that though. I appreciate it. I really do. All right, so hopefully this is going to work, this color. See, this one's probably going to be messed up too. Oh, it's good? Okay. Oh, it was Lee. And also, whoever gets that gift card, she has ribbon and other attachments as well, too. So, you'll have a lot to choose from, that's for sure. All right, so this one I went down just a little bit, so it's probably 4.5, a little more than that probably. And we're going to do 2 loops on each side with this one. You heard from some of the wreathers that you just twist it twice. Huh. I have enough trouble twisting it once, Joanne. I'll have to try that when I'm not live. Now you're singing Amazing Grace. Isn't it something? See? Yep. Gets stuck in your head. You'll probably all have it stuck in your head tonight. All right, come on. All right, almost done. Well, if you're singing it, we need to hear. Too bad we don't have sound. She could sing to us while I'm working. Because you don't want me to sing. I save that for when I'm alone in my car. I'll have to try that, Joanne. I have my own little concert when I'm driving in my car. People are always staring at me. I don't care, though. It's not like I'm ever going to see them again. Yeah, there's a lot going on in my car. There's all kinds of stuff that goes on in my car when I'm by myself. Some of it not even when I'm by myself. Sometimes my family has to listen to it too. Alright, so we're going to finish it off with this glittered, kind of a lacy look ribbon. But it does have glitter all over it. And then we're just going to do 1 on each side, and this is going to be about 4 inches. And I'm eyeballing it here because I can't see my numbers. Road rage, yeah, thanks, Susan. Yeah, Carla brought that up on the Zoom tonight too. Road rage. They said that tonight I sounded like the voice of God because of my sound on the Zoom. So at least it was better than me yelling at other cars. Y'all, I did a boo-boo on a Zoom call the other day in my car. It was so embarrassing. But some of them tonight said they didn't even hear it, so. Alright, I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to make a center loop. Sorry. Let me get this one back out. I want a center loop because I don't have anything to put in the center of it. I could put an ornament, but yeah, Zoom was working today. I could always put an ornament in the center, but I don't think it would look right. So we're just going to do a center loop. So I cut a piece that's about, I'd say 8 or 9 inches. Hey, Kim. Oh, yeah, that's right. School. You're back in session. I hope you guys aren't in the storm area either. If anybody's in that storm area, be safe and let us know that you're okay. I know it's coming tonight or later tonight. You heard it? Kathy heard me. I turned my camera on real quick because I wanted everybody to know. I swear I was in my car. I swear. I did not want anybody thinking I was talking to them. Oh, that was so embarrassing. All right. I am going to use a zip tie. I'm going to use black. I sent a message to Lori and apologized that night because I felt bad. Because I don't know what anybody heard and what they didn't hear, but I had a little outburst. And I'm using wire tonight. I would prefer to use a zip tie, but I don't think that the zip tie is going to look that great going around the chicken wire, so we're not going to do that, and I'm afraid I'd break it. Thank you, Judy. I appreciate you being here. Have a good night. Yeah, I will not be Zooming in my car anymore, that's for sure. Especially if I'm the driver. Alright, so when you pull this off of here, you're going to have this indent right here. Yeah, Susan was busting up laughing when I texted her and told her what happened. She called me laughing. My husband was laughing. He knows exactly what I'm like when I drive. He was busting up laughing. Ow, I just stabbed myself with it. That wasn't smart. Make sure it doesn't bleed. Nope, it's not bleeding. Okay. Felt like one of those pin sticks that you get when you go to the doctor. Oh, now it's going to bleed. All right, let me get this Band-Aid on real quick before it gets all over everything. You fell asleep on yesterday's Zoom? I always do too, Kathy. I always put myself on mute right away. But yesterday, or Sunday, what happened was I was going out to get dinner, so I switched from my iPad to my phone. And I put it on mute on my phone, but as soon as I got in my car, my phone connects to my car. And it didn't mute it. It left it unmuted. It wasn't muted anymore. And I didn't realize that. I turned the camera off because I didn't want to be looking at the screen while I was driving. All right, so I covered that up. Hey, Sissy. So I didn't know that it was unmuted until it went dead silent after I had my little outburst. And I looked down and it was like, oh no, the little microphone wasn't there. And it wasn't red. But you know what? I blame those two cars for cutting me off. Hey, Shelby. If those two cars had gotten over when they were supposed to, it wouldn't have happened. But they were in a left turn only lane, and they waited until they got to the very end. And then they moved over, but they did it in front of me. So, of course, I started yelling at them. I can laugh about it now, but I'll tell you what, on Sunday, I didn't think it was that funny. I was so embarrassed. I didn't see all of Teresa's thing. I saw something about her husband. What did it say? What did I say? Well, I said, can't you, something like, can't you people read or something like that? But the problem was not what I said. It was when I said it. Somebody else was talking during the Zoom, and it just, the timing was off. Way off. And I was just frantic thinking that person thought I was talking to them. And I don't know who it was. I didn't get that far, but it was just embarrassing. Thankfully, I wasn't cussing because usually I am. I have a mouth like a trucker. So usually I am doing that, but it was just terrible because I felt bad, for one, that, you know, somebody was talking and they would think I would be saying something so rude to them. All right, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this tight. But thankfully, I wasn't using any bad language. Because normally I am. Oh, well. What can I say? You know, the way 2020 is going, something like that was bound to happen. So I came home with dinner and I told my husband what had happened. He just looked at me and started laughing. It's like, that's what you get. My family says I have road rage. I dispute that because if it was road rage, I'd be yelling at the person and they would hear me. But I do it with my windows closed and nobody can hear me but me. All right, so there is the bow. I'm going to put this on here. Trying to see if I want to put it to, I think I'm going to attach it to this. Oh, I'm glad. All right, let me get this twisted on here really quick. I think with it twisting on here, then I can zip tie this to the frame, and then it won't have, you won't have to worry about it being seen on the back. All right, let's clip off those extra wires, and we're gonna put this down. Hello, welcome everybody. The cross came from Hobby Lobby, and my glue gun went off. Doggone it. That's the only bad thing about having a glue gun that automatically shuts off, is that it goes off at the wrong time. And then you gotta wait for it to heat back up. But hopefully it won't take as long because it was already heating. All right, so there's that. And these tails will probably be cut down a little bit because I don't want them too long. I don't want them covering up the cross. All right, so there is our swag with the bow attached to it. So it's just some pine picks. I put a little holly, part of a holly pick in there as well on both sides. And then we're gonna fill it in with these other little fillers. And then this goes sideways or crooked, catty corner, whatever you want to call it, on here. So see, you can't really see the cross right now, and I want to make sure you can see the cross. So these are going to have to be cut down. And I probably could have even made my loops smaller, but all right. Let me get these zip ties over here. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. If you're new to my page, make sure to give it a like and a follow. That way you get to stay up to date with everything that goes on my page. This is a wire frame, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to zip tie right to the frame, the wire frame, and I'll show you the back here in 1 second as soon as I get this on here. I don't want to wire it to the chicken wire because I'm afraid that chicken wire would come undone or break. So this is the fun part. And I want to make sure that my locking part of my zip tie is underneath the bow and not on the back where it can be seen. I mean, you're going to be able to see some of this, but the less you can see, the better. And we announced the winners, if anybody just joined, for the giveaway. I did put their names in the comments, their email, not their names, because it doesn't give me names. But I am going to notify them this evening after my live. And then they have 48 hours to respond. After 48 hours, if I don't hear from them, we will redraw for any gifts or any prizes that were not claimed. All right, let's go ahead and cut these down a little bit. So the bottom one says, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. The middle one says, Jesus is the reason for the season. And then we just have the glittered silver on top. So come spring, get y'all some of these. They're, like I said, they're not very expensive. They're $7.99, and then you get 40% off of that, so they're really inexpensive. Too late, I already cut them, Susan. Sorry. They could probably still be curled a little bit. I think my loops are probably too big. So there's the cross on the back. Oh, okay, I see now what you're saying. So you can see right here where I zip tied it to the frame, not the chicken wire. And I can always go in and put some pine in the back there to cover that up so that it wouldn't be seen. All right, so I need to cut off these zip tie ends. Yeah, I made sure they were tight. Anybody have any good plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything? Got the holiday coming up next week, right? Next weekend? Is it next weekend? No. This weekend? Yeah, next weekend. I had to look and see. Not this weekend, but next weekend. I don't know. Can you still see that it's a cross? Don't want to hide it. And we can always curl these up too underneath. I'll have to do my curly cues on those. All right, stop playing with it. Stop playing with it, stop playing with it, stop playing with it. There we go. All right, so let me see if I need to add in any of this stuff here. I don't think I need any more greenery. Let's see about these. I don't know if I'll like them or not, but let's try it and see. Hey, Nathan. So I'm putting these in the bow, not in the frame. Let me get my little mat here because I don't want glue all over my thing. Buy a silicone mat that you put in the oven. Hey, Joy. And I use that underneath for my hot glue so that I don't get glue on my cutting mat. I don't like glue on my cutting mat. Not at all. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue on the ends of this, and I'm putting it up underneath the bow. And I'm going to hold it here for a second. I'm doing great. How are you? And I can snip off some of the ends of these. I'm doing great. Thank you. I hope you are too. So I just want a little bit of that silver in here. And I will cut them down. I don't need to be that long, but I'm just getting them in here for now. I'm not using a whole lot. See, that's why I don't use, that's why I have this mat on here, because it just dribbled glue all over it. So see, I can take and cut these. There, like that. I just put the glue strings in my glue pot. All right, let's see. I need one more. This is for sale on my page for 55 or 56, excuse me, 56. It's not a very expensive piece. There's no picture of it up, but there it is listed in my shop. It says made on Facebook Live. I think I'm gonna leave. No, let me get a different piece because I want one that. Let's try this one and see. What would it look like with silver ribbon behind the chicken wire? I don't know what you mean behind it. You mean as a background? These are the same frames that I use to make my other cross wreaths that have the mesh in them. These are the same frames that I used for that. Want one more right there. And again, I'll cut these down a little bit. Yeah, see, that one's way too long. I don't know. It would have to be a pretty wide ribbon. Nope, I don't like those either. Y'all need to check out our Team of Dreams design group as well. Miss Susan, who's on here helping me out tonight, and Miss Carla from the One Stop Boutique are 3 designers, or 2 designers along with me. That makes 3. We have a design group that meets on Monday and Monday and Friday nights. And it's called Team of Dreams Design Group. We do all of our designs on Zoom, so you get to be a part of the action. We also had some of our ladies do their very first lives in our group, and they did an awesome job. Waiting for them to start their lives. But it's $14.99 a month for 3 designers twice a week. And if I don't like these, I can always go back and just cut them out. No big deal. We do have a lot of fun. We would love to have you all come and join us. I was up on Monday night, and I posted the picture of my little scarecrow centerpiece I made. My little scarecrow laying in the field of leaves. I did that in our group. And then Susan will be up on Friday. I think, yep, Susan's up on Friday. All right, so that should be it. Ignore the glue strings. I will go back and get those out. So you can get, just a few small picks. These were only 12-inch picks that I used for the swag part. Make your bow. I probably could have made it a little bit smaller, but it looks good. On the picture that you guys are seeing, I can still see the frame, so that's good. You can barely even see these silver picks on the picture. On there that I'm looking at, I can't even see them on there. So it just gives it a little sparkle because they're glittered picks. They're glittered twigs. And like I said, this is listed in my shop if anyone's interested. It's $56. It does not have a picture yet, but it says made on Facebook Live. That's how you'll know it. And if y'all watch YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, Wreath Decor by Dawn. And if you're interested in getting email alerts, if you're new to my page and you want to get email alerts, just type in the word email in the comments and I will send you the link to sign up for the emails. I send them out once a week to let you know when I'm going live. It's just a little reminder. And I also put in any extra news. Like tonight I put in that we were doing the drawing. And I usually send those out about 6:30 on Wednesday. And I'll probably go back and clip some of these down some more. But I know you guys probably can't see them real well. Let me lift it up a little bit. Maybe then you can see them. All right, guys. So also, if you have any trouble putting your signs on, or putting your signs on or wreath attachments on, I do sell some of these needles. Sorry, let me get the glare off of there. There we go. They're a set of 3 plastic yarn needles. You can use them for crocheting and knitting as well. You get a set of 3 with shipping, $5. Those are listed in my shop as well. I also have some ribbon in my shop. And some little like sign and ribbon sets. All right, guys. So I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. Please give my page a like and a follow if you're new. I will go back and I will thank everybody who joined us tonight that was new and welcome them. First time seeing me, Candace, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. This will be available for replay on my Facebook page. I will also put it on YouTube. So that way, if anybody from YouTube entered the giveaway, they'll also see the list of winners too. All right, guys, you've listened to me long enough. Have a great night. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will see you again on Friday afternoon, possibly at 2:30. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your day, what's left of it, and have fun this weekend, and be safe.